A nurse was doing her late-night rounds in the pediatric wing of a Florida hospital. The long, sterile hallway was eerily silent, except for the soft hum of the fluorescent lights overhead. Suddenly, she stopped dead in her tracks. A sound, faint but unmistakable, drifted through the air. It was the sound of a baby crying. Her heart pounded against her ribs. She turned her head, trying to pinpoint where the sound was coming from. It seemed to be originating from down the hall, from a door that was always kept locked. The old nursery. With cautious steps, she approached the weathered wooden door. The crying grew louder, more desperate. It was a heart-wrenching wail full of sorrow and pain. Her hand trembled as she reached for the cold brass doorknob. She knew she shouldn't go in. Everyone knew the story of the old nursery. It had been sealed off for 20 years. A devastating fire had swept through this wing 2 decades ago. The tragedy had claimed the lives of several newborns. Since that day, the nursery had remained untouched, a silent memorial to the lives lost. The hospital administration had closed it permanently. No babies had been in that room for 20 years. So who or what one was crying inside? The nurse's training told her to investigate, to help a child in distress. But her instincts screamed at her to turn and run. The crying intensified, echoing through the empty corridor. It sounded like it was right behind the door now. She took a deep, shaky breath, her mind racing. Could it be a prank? A malfunctioning speaker? Or was it something else entirely? The sound wasn't just a cry, it felt like a plea from a place beyond our own. She pressed her ear against the door, the cold wood chilling her skin. The sobbing was crystal clear, a tiny voice filled with an ancient sadness. A cold dread washed over her, colder than the doorknob in her hand. She knew, with a certainty that defied all logic, that the baby crying on the other side of that door was not of this world. She slowly backed away, her eyes wide with terror, never turning her back on the door. The cries followed her all the way back to the brightly lit nurses' station, and some nights when the hospital is quiet, the staff can still hear it. A lonely baby, crying for a comfort that will never come.